going to fish the lower Black Warrior River this morning. Want to see what it's like down there, way down on the lower Black Warrior, just above the last dam before it dumps into the Tombigbee River. Haven't fished here in 15 or 20 years. Chop down a lot of the trees and stuff for sure. Let's go take a look at the boat ramp. Show you the difference between a boat ramp here on the Black Warrior and boat ramps that are lower where you just have a lot of mud and stuff. Looks like we got a lot of duckweed here at the boat ramp. It's been 20 years since I've been here. 15 at least. Have to get in low water mode there. But you see, at least we don't have all that mud to deal with like we did last time. Remember how we had all that mud? So have to be careful, it's slippery. They call this Warrior Lake, many people, but it's just the Black Warrior River. It becomes more lake-like the closer you get to Demopolis, Alabama. Sketchy. I think I'm gonna go down there and try to get in my boat. Forget that, I'll just get my muck boots. Check the oil. Plenty of oil. I'm really due for an oil change, but the oil just looks good. I'm supposed to change it every 6 months, but the oil looks so good. I think I might just not worry about changing it until maybe next month. This is low water mode. You see how it's angled back slightly? Help keep it from running in the rocks. Aquatic hitchhikers is a real thing. Clean off your trailer. It's required by law. Very long time since I've been in this little creek, man. Long time. This is a good creek for some fly fishing here. I can just tell you right now. Just the way it's laid out, I can tell you. We're gonna have to fish this part of the river far more often. I love fishing below the dam, but this is kind of nice. jugs right here. Yeah. Why here? I don't know. Salted bait. We made some other jugs out of literally some jugs this time. And some of my, my slip rig, not my river runners. Since I'm not hurting for bait, I'm just gonna use the whole daggum thing. Wind seems to want to push us back upstream some. So that salt to draw a lot of the juices and stuff out. 14 jugs today. Tell you what, I'll do a group of jugs. Now this is one of the old jugs that I've had. And I've got one of my actual jigs on it. Okay, this is one of my old jugs there. If you remember. I think I'll put a sliver of chicken on this guy. And like that. There we go. So we got jug. We'll see. We'll just see what it does, right? These are the fish I'm fishing, are the ones that died off this spring. So I'll fish those up before I start fishing live bait again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's motor up down a little bit. So we got 5 downstream, 4 right here. We'll ease down a little bit more and put 4 more out. Try not to get in the middle of the channel, but a little closer to the water's edge, so as not to get in the way of too many boats or things. Very easy to see those. Okay. Be very easy to see. And then here, got 3 here. And so that's what we'll do. 5, 4, 3, and 3. We'll do, no. Yeah, 4, 4, and 8. Yeah, so we have a group of 4, a second group of 4, and then a group of 5, and that makes 14. You kind of fish slightly different spots on each group, and that way you can keep up with your jugs that way. We're just going with salted and cured bait fish here today. There's 4 there. We'll have 4 here, and then there's 5 upstream. Put it like that, and let that be it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something. So 1, 2. No, 5 plus 5 plus 4 gives us 14. Yeah, like that. There's one of our pretty jugs. See what we can do with that today. Remember, I was talking about the pretty jug. Haven't made any more because we're trying to get caught up on customer orders. My own personal fishing takes second priority to getting customer orders finished. Okay, it's blowing us back into this little flat here, I can see now. So we'll come on over here to the other side of the river here. I think I'll put a piece of chicken on this one. Let's see what we can do here. Now when you use this stuff here, this salt can get on your boat, and so you want to kind of wash your boat off with a hose pipe or something when you get back to the house, right? Or it really firms that chicken up. See, that's 1, 2. This will be 3, 4, and 5 here. We'll just go right here. Oh, come on. Really? See, can you see that one? Oh. See, this part of the river just doesn't get as windy as at the upper part at times, and you can just easier to see your jugs. Anytime you have tons of chop on the river, it makes it hard to find your jugs. All right, anyway, we got 2 more to get out. This one here, I was experimenting with the rope, and I got my gaff. I left the gaff at home, but figure I could have a nice little grip there. And oh boy, this meat stinks. It stinks something fierce. I guess we'll go another piece of chicken since we've been kind of going heavy on the fish. So all right, sinks right on down, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5 about a mile upstream. That's 14 jugs. 14 jugs. Check this out, hatchet blade. Show you the hatchet blade. See that? Got a hatchet blade on there. Tomahawk blade or hatchet blade, whatever they call it. We'll put a big one on this one. Okay. Come on. Line gets stuck on everything, seems like. All right. That's that. We hadn't even used a fraction of the bait that we have in here. Oh, it stinks. Keep that in there like that, and that's it. If you have little bits of salt like that, just take it out. Get it off the metal, man. You don't want to just sitting on the metal like that. Now, is that a helicopter or a daggum diesel? It was an old logging truck or something. Yep, exactly what it is, old logging truck. I knew it. Them old logging trucks sound like helicopters for some reason. I don't know why. Coming across the bridge there off Highway 14. It's been a very long time since I fished this part of the river. I mean, a very long time. May get back in here and fish one of the sloughs that I know. Let these jugs sit for about an hour, maybe 2. Let's go check that one jug upstream, that set of jugs, see if there's anything on them. If not, then we'll wind's pushing them along nicely. And see, as that wind is pushing these jugs along, that little blade is just flipping back and forth, making vibrations and adding vibration and a visual flickering in the water. And then they can smell the fish, they can smell the salt, they can smell the sugar, and yes, they can smell the borax as well, but again, borax is salt, so never had a problem. But let's go check that other one. a little slough that I used to fish in my old P-row. A lot of fallen tree branches, perfect place for, probably perfect. I've seen some big bluegill way back up in this little slough when the water's real clear in the winter and the fish weren't even feeding, man. They were just laying there on the bottom, couldn't get to them. It's been a very long time since I fished this, but we'll see. Lots of creeks and sloughs, and you can get back into pretty easily. If you're a kayak fisherman or a canoe fisherman, this part of the Black Warrior is where you want to fish. The lower part where you can get into these little sloughs like this very easily. Long time since I've been back in here, boy. Long time. I forget, do I go this way or this way? I forget. I don't actually think it matters. Yeah, last time I came through this way. Just put in low water mode and go slowly. You can get in here. Now you see. A lot of flooded shore, a lot of flooded trees. It's a kind of place, it's almost like down by Lake Eufaula, you know, where they allow a good crappie fishing down there, where you have a lot of stumps and things, stump field like this. Don't go fast back in here. Just put your motor in low water mode and idle. I'm telling you, idle. Just idle. Last time I was here, this island wasn't even there. I don't think. It's grown up that much. Like I say, it's been 20 years. Like it was just stumps everywhere. And this looks like it's filled in and grown up some bush and things. I don't even remember that being there. I could just literally go beeline straight across that whole stump field all the way to the bridge. But say, that's what happens. Things change. 20 years, man, things change. See all these flooded trees. The lower part of the Black Warrior is tons of this in the lower Black Warrior. I mean, you could fish for days and just not even fish. Not even start fishing. We hadn't done any good back in this old slough, so I'm gonna head back out to the main river. Stuck on a stump. Yeah. That gum. Unstuck. All right, let's get out of this slough. That's why you don't see me fishing creeks, because you get stuck on stumps and stuff all the time. we got one. We got one. He took it. He couldn't take it under more than about an inch. Took it about an inch underwater. I'm talking about the platform part. Here he is right here, fellas. Let's see if we can't get him. Jugging. Feels small, or maybe not. I think he just realized he's hooked. It's on the lead core line. Yeah. You stop it. Let's stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, on my little J hook there. You stop it. 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 Can you guys see him? Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Nice sandwich. That's on the 2/0 single hook there, which is, I cannot find these 2/0 3396 hook, 3366 hooks anymore. Just can't find them. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. Oh gosh. This is the size fish I want to start catching on a fly rod. A two-handed 8-9 weight fly rod. Two-handed fly rod. That would be incredibly, it'd be like a fight of a lifetime, really. You'd be, believe it or not. And that's about as big as I want to eat anyway. Works for me. He cut me. Very shallow. That's where I nearly need the mud motor. One of my jugs is right there. I can't get to it because it's just so dang shallow. That's why they tell you to change the water pump in this thing about every year. It's about time for me to do that. In fact, I need to do it probably next week. Again, you wonder why I fish the upper Black Warrior all the time. Well, this is another reason. It's just, you get low on the river, it just gets very, very shallow very, very quickly. I can't even get my other jug, 2 jugs now. And I hate leaving jugs. That's still going, so that's all that really matters. But these Tohatsus are pretty tough motors, so there's nothing, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, he's on there. He's on there. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He's on. Fish on. Nice little blue. Another nice little blue here. There we go. Another nice little blue, huh? What do you think? Not bad at all. Now we were able to get that one pretty easily because we hadn't run aground, but it was close. I almost always tip my flies with night crawlers. These are Europeans. I've always done that. Oh. Come on. It's actually going to be pretty deep there. There we go. Still kind of on the bottom. Oh, come on. Been fishing somewhat shallow toward the bank with the rod and reel and deep with the jugs. European nightcrawler, one of my flies, and then just, I almost always tip my flies with some sort of bait. Let's say weed beds like this can be quite fruitful to fish. In the summer. There we go. Haven't practiced casting this thing in probably a year now. So I'm way out of practice with it. Bridge. River has fallen about 3 or 4 inches since I've been here. And that's kind of what I do. I just pitch it in there and let it sit for a while as I'm just drifting down. If I don't get anything, I'll pull it up and pitch it over here into this other little spot. Still fishing it really under a bobber. I've only had one bite on this bobber today, which is a little weird. I mean, normally this pattern is on fire this time of the year like this. Man, this ain't, I'm done. I'm going home. Not a bad outing. But oh, come on. Kill switch. Not a bad outing at all.